Hello. Good afternoon. How is everyone this Friday? The Friday after Thanksgiving. Everybody in a turkey food coma? Hi, you guys. Lazy. I am right there with you. Hey, Corey. I'm so right there with you on the lazy thing, you guys. I managed to make it out of my pajamas. I am in workout clothes though, so yoga pants. And I'd like to say I've worked out, but I haven't yet. So I guess I'm one step closer, right? One step closer having workout clothes on. Um, Decorating, gonna work out. Yeah, we'll see if that happens, right? Okay, you guys. So today, actually, I guess I should back up. This is Lael Konkar with Simple Stories, and I'm so excited to be with you guys again here on Friday. Last Friday, I started a little feature called Feature Friday for the Carpe Diem planner. So this is going to be a little bit different than that because I wanted to share some fun things I've been doing in my planner for the holidays. Before I get started, you just got your planner. Yay! What color did you get? I know we have lots of platinums out there. Platinum is the one that I am using. I know we also have lots of robin's egg blue out there. Coral, robin's egg, awesome, coral. Black is also, it's interesting. Black, I think black's going to be kind of one of those latecomers, kind of like the horse at the end of the horse race that kind of starts going and running faster and faster and faster and ends up catching with everybody just because it's a great all-around color. More platinum. Awesome. Malaysia, yay! Well, you guys, I'm so glad that you are able to join me here on Friday. One thing I have to point out, just so you guys don't wonder, as you see my hands a little bit later, there is my hand. And right there, can you see it? That is a little upside down heart. We have two boys. They are both teenagers. One is almost 18. One turns 15 next week. Yesterday at Thanksgiving, he grabbed my hand and took a pen and drew that little heart on my hand. So obviously I have not showered today. I have washed my hands, but I haven't washed too hard because I want that to stay on there because it's kind of fun. So if you see that, then you're wondering why a grown woman is coloring on her hand. It's not me. Okay, you guys, so the kissing hand. Yes, isn't that so cute? He's our, it's funny, with two kids, they're both so different, and he is like the mama's boy, and I think he is always going to be that way. He's just a really tender-hearted, and it's funny how they don't really, you don't really teach them that. It seems like they just kind of learn that. They just kind of grow up that way. Okay, so enough about my hands and my kids and what I'm wearing today. We're going to jump right in, and I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing with my Platinum Planner. I had for November, I've been using it since actually the end of October. And for November, I used all of the Carpe Diem accessories and had it decorated that way. And I loved that. But when I kind of started thinking about December, I thought, you know what? I want to switch things up a little bit. And I want to decorate it for the holidays. And that works really well with that, with the polka dot interior. I think the black and white. Hi, Saudi Arabia. So nice to have you. I thought the black and white would be really fun to mix up with some holiday products. So that's what I did. And I'm going to kind of just go through and hold my phone as steady as I can and just show you guys some of the things I did. So as you guys all know, if you have a Carpe Diem planner or if you've even looked at them, on the inside you have 4 vertical pockets and then the secretarial pocket. And what I love about those, hi you guys, yes, this is Lael with Simple Stories. If you're just joining us, you may have not heard that at the beginning. So this is my planner that I've decorated for the holidays. And I love these 4 vertical pockets on the inside. And for me, they're a little bit more form versus function, meaning this is kind of where I do a lot of my decorating, but I also put some things here that I can use to decorate my planner as I start going. There's something I played around with you guys the other night that was so fun. I actually made these little clips. So I actually made 3 of them. So there's one clip, there's one, And this little guy I'm in love with, that little gnome. And this little gnome, it worked out really well because he's red and green and he looks like an elf, but he's also a garden gnome. So the way that I did that was super, super easy. And I'm just going to kind of show you guys a couple of tools that I used. So the first one is this. This is called E6000, and it is a really, really, really good, super strong, lasting adhesive, and it works really well with metal. So that was the first thing, and you can just find that at your, craft store. And then I used these little things. So these were in the jewelry section, and they are like little bobby pins, but they have that round metal circle on the top. And what works so great for that is that with that little round circle, you have a platform now, or a little place to be able to adhere your things for your clips. So I took those things, and then for those little two, I used, these are self-adhesive brads that we make at SimpleStories. So they don't have anything on the back, but they're self-adhesive. So basically I took a couple of those, and I took that clip I showed you and the E6000, and that's what it looks like. So the back is obviously a little bit raw, but if you wanted, you could even like maybe punch a piece of scrapbook paper on the back of that, and then have it be a little bit more finished. But how fun is that? Really make your own embellishments or your own clips that way. So super fun. The other one, that cute little garden gnome. So these little guys, and I made 3 of them. There were 3 in a package. They're actually buttons. So if you can see that little button shank on the back there, I actually, well, my husband helped me. I tried to, he tried to saw off the button shank, and we figured it doesn't work very well. So they all have their little button shank, and these I use more decorative as opposed to using in my planner. But those little guys, again, the E6000 and that little kind of clip, and they just right there, and he is so cute. I just love him. I want to, I just love him. I think he's so cute. Okay, so clips that I made, wire cutters. You know what? I could try that. I could definitely try that. On some of those, it seemed like that little button shank kind of held the whole thing together. So I might have to buy another package and see what happens if I try to get that off. All right, a couple other things I did here, you guys. Right down here in the lower corner, that little thing that says ho, ho, ho. It kind of looks like a stamp, right? It kind of looks like I stamped right directly onto my planner. And rest assured, I did not do that. I wish I was that talented when it came to stamping. That is a clear sticker. And all I did was peel it off the sheet. So there's the sheet that I peeled it off of. Peeled it off the sheet and then stuck it right down there on my planner. And I actually did that for November as well. Now, November didn't have ho, ho, ho. I used a different one there. But it came right off this morning when I put the ho, 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 ho there. Gosh, I got to watch that, right? But that's a super fun. Clear stickers are really fun to work with and a great way to add them directly to your planner. Okay, so that is what I've done on the inside front cover with the vertical pockets. And then, of course, the secretarial pocket. Really fun to just add some of the things that I will be using throughout the rest of the month as I decorate. Okay, over here to the right-hand side. So this little piece right here, it's a brand new day. That is a dashboard that comes in the planners. So it's a really thick plastic, and it's a brand new day is silver foil. Now you're totally getting the reflection coming in from my windows. But that's included in the planner. And to make that a little bit more, have a holiday feel to it, all I did was I took a piece of scrapbook paper and I cut it down to A5 size and punched holes. So now it looks like that is personalized for the holidays. I then also added just a quick little chipboard. A lot of the different embellishments and papers that you'll see that I've used here are from the SimpleStories Claws & Co. collection. So it's just a little piece of chipboard right there. And then the back side, so when you're using scrapbook paper, it's always a good idea if you are not adding 2 pieces together to make sure your back side is going to look okay. when you turn it over. So I actually didn't cut directly from the edge. I kind of figured out where I wanted all of these pieces to kind of be laid out, and then, you know, trimmed my paper accordingly, and then just punched holes. Okay, over here, this is it's an envelope or a pocket. Now, pockets very similar to this are part of the Carpe Diem a la carte accessories. This one actually comes from a product from our Claws & Co. collection, and it's these guys. So these are journal pages, and they are meant to go in our 6x8 albums. All I did here, because it was a little bit wider, it was actually the perfect height already. It was a little bit wider. All I did was trim off the left-hand side and then re-punch the holes. So now I have a little pocket or pouch there where I can include more of my supplies. The old truck with the wreath on the front cover, that little guy. That is one of the die cuts, or we call them bits and pieces, or the ephemera from the Claws & Co. collection. So Claws & Co. bits and pieces. Isn't that truck so fun? I love it. Okay, so then we're going to turn the page here. And that was the back side of that pocket. And it really wasn't decorated. It was kind of plain. So all I did was took a little 4x4 card there and adhere it right to the center of the page, just so it carries a little bit more of that holiday theme. Over here, a fun little tag. So it says Deck the Halls. And on the back side, I added just a couple more stickers and embellishments. So that fun joy sticker is kind of a red glitter foil, and then added some word strips. So super easy, just to start picking anything that you have, any holiday thing that you have. I know a lot of you are scrapbookers. A lot of you have lots and lots and lots of older scrapbook things that you kind of been hesitant to get rid of. And I know I'm like that too. It's really funny. I don't know what it is with my brain. I'm a little hesitant to use them in my scrapbook pages because they just seem, I don't know, they seem older to me. But when it comes to my planner, I've pulled out everything. So I use all different kinds of products, old and new, in my planning and in my listing as well. Okay, so this is my December tab. Now, the months are the monthly dividers. Let's try that. The monthly dividers are included in the Carpe Diem planner when you purchase it. But what I wanted to do here was I wanted to really personalize December for the holidays. So again, all I did, I took a piece of scrapbook paper, I trimmed it down to that exact A5 size, and then I just used a glue stick and glued that right to December. Not that December by itself wasn't already super cute. It just really wasn't, it definitely wasn't, you know, holiday or Christmas themed. So I did that. And then I just added a couple of other little things. A couple of stickers up there, peace, love, and joy, 'tis the season. And then down there, some clear stickers. I know, isn't that Santa? I love that Santa. It just reminds me of being a kid, kind of that vintage Santa. Alrighty, now we get to the fun part. So this is, that weird little thing that you're seeing there. I'm in my dining room because my dining room has the best natural light in our house. And this was the centerpiece that was on our dining room table. So I thought, I'll just kind of pull that in. So in case you just see that weird little part there and you're like, what in the heck is that? I did not use that in my planner. Okay, so to come up a little bit, that is my spread, my monthly spread for December. And those of you that have the Carpe Diem planner already, or that have been looking at it to see what it includes, these are the monthly pages. So they come super plain. Actually, let's go to February. That's what they normally look like. So that's what it started with, total blank canvas. And you guys, that's what's so fun about these planners. You should go horizontally so you can show more. Hey, let's try that. Yay, thank you for the suggestion. Okay, and you've probably been suggesting that all along and I just now happen to see it. Okay, so let's go back to that. There is the full month spread. And you guys here, I just kind of went crazy. With my monthly spreads, I really don't get into a lot of detail on what I have going on for the month. So I've got a couple big things. So Sam's 15th birthday, another friend's birthday. We've got a holiday party there. We've got a trip to Mexico planned over Christmas. Yay! So really, but just kind of kept this as more decorative. So obviously I've mixed in stickers. I've mixed in number stickers. I really like things to kind of be mixed up. So you'll notice here I use all different kinds of number stickers. Big ones, small ones, circles, just to kind of add a little bit of a playful feel to that. There's one thing that I did here that I think is kind of fun that I kind of stumbled upon the other day. And that is these two squares here. So you have that square and that square. Sometimes in your monthly spreads, you're going to have things that really you just don't have anything planned, and that's okay, right? Sometimes we need those down days. And I didn't have any holiday themed stickers that would fit those boxes. So what I did was I just took some little pieces of leftover scrapbook paper and I laid them down onto, let's pretend it was there. I just laid them down onto the spread and marked where it would fit. Cut it off, used a little bit of adhesive or glue stick, and there you go. So I kind of made my own holiday themed stickers there, just using bits and pieces of scrapbook paper. Okay, so that is the monthly spread. Oh, I know, one more thing I wanted to show you. This is a little clip I made right here. So that little guy came from Hobby Lobby, and there were 4 in a package, but I know I've seen a number of different scrapbook manufacturers make bows that are very similar to that. So all I did, I'm going to pull that off. You'll see there are 2 back to back there, and then you can see the paper clip is sandwiched in the center, and I just used a couple glue dots in there to make sure that was to stick, so that when I turn the page, well, we'll pretend I turn the page, then that's what you see on the other side. So just kind of a fun clip. And what's nice about this is that gold works really well for the holidays, but I can also use gold, you know, later in my planner, different months. Okay. All right. I have to see what I did here. Oh, okay. So the back, you guys, I just did this last night and this morning, so you would think I would remember, right? The back side of the monthly dividers, normally those are decorated as well. So we'll go back to February, and that's what February looks like. Again, I wanted to carry forward that holiday theme. So back to a piece of scrapbook paper, trimmed it, adhered it right to the back of that monthly divider, and then just used a little 3x4 card there and some fun little reindeer washi. Okay. This guy, this page, I call this kind of the monthly summary page. The monthly summary pages are included in the Carpe Diem planners. So right out of the box, you have those. And I'm going to show you what I did here. I'll show you first what it started out like. It started out looking something like this. So super plain. We have cute little icons in front of each of those guys. Birthdays, don't forget, important dates and goals. But they really didn't match the colors of kind of the red and green and holiday feel. So what I did was I went ahead and just pulled in some other stickers and covered up those little icons that were already pre-printed there. So a great way to take this page and really personalize it. What I like about this page, this kind of month at a glance or month in review, you can, this is something that you can consistently come back to at the beginning of the month or anytime during the month really, to look at your important dates, to look at birthdays. Down here in this little goals section, I actually used some really fun stamps from a company called Right at Home. And these are brand new planner stamps that they are coming out with on December 1st. But and actually, I'll just show you a peek. They're not even available yet, but I have this fun little set. So all these fun words up here, and then tons of different little icons. But what's great is that these guys are sized for planners. So you can see here, I was able to use a little treadmill. I have a goal right now to get 10,000 steps a day for the next, oh my gosh, like 60 or 70 days. I have to get in a bathing suit in a couple weeks, and then again about a month after that. So between the treadmill and the little weights, And I'm glad to say I've been doing this for 6 days, and I definitely have my 10,000 steps a day and my weights in 4 days a week. Those are from a company called Right at Home, RIGHTATHOME, and it's rightathomeshop.com. You won't see those yet on the website. Those will be launched on December 1st. And you know what? I don't know the name of them yet. I think they'll just be a planner stamp. So watch for those. Okay, and then just cute little important dates, fun stickers that I've added. But this is just kind of a great way to recap what's going on in your month. And then it kind of makes it a little diary when you're done. It's kind of everything that happened will happen, because it hasn't happened yet, right? This is everything that I hope will happen during the month, things that I'll hope I'll accomplish. Okay, couple more things I wanted to mention. This little guy right here, these are washi paper tape strips. Different than washi tape. So you guys are very familiar with the washi tape that comes on the rolls that are kind of semi-transparent, right? So these are called, that's washi paper tape, and you may have seen those online or in your local scrapbook store. They are fun little, let me see. All right, here we go. They start out like this. So they are 3x4 sheets that have strips already pre-cut for you. So you can see there, I've pulled off 2 thicker strips. There were also thinner strips. And that thinner one is the one that I've used right there. So just a fun way. And it's actually a great kind of portable way to take washi with you on the go if you're planning. So I actually, over on this side, this is one of those washi paper tape 3x4 pieces. So fun way to take planning on the go. All right, now I am using the daily inserts just because I have a ton. Well, I write everything down. I have to. I'm starting to get old. I have to write everything down or I won't remember. So I want to show you what I did here. This guy right here normally is, well, it's double-sided, but normally what you see on the other side, since it's included in the planner, you see the weekly insert on the back. And because I'm not using the weekly inserts, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so bummed because I can't use this fun summary page. And then I started thinking, well, of course I can, because all I have to do is take one of my daily inserts, and I just used a glue stick and glued it to the other side of that. So for those of you that are using your daily inserts, you can still use this page that's included in the planner. Just glue your daily insert page right to the back of that, and then you don't miss out. Okay, so we're getting close to the end here. I've mentioned before that when I do my daily insert pages, I really don't decorate them just because, I don't know, I just don't. But I thought for December it might be kind of fun. So I've just done a little bit, tiny bit of decorating with a little bit of washi and sticker. Up at the top, I've added just some little fun circle stickers for the date. All right, last thing I want to show you guys is the dashboard. Oops, my hand's in the way. Is the dashboard that I made for December. And I will move this from page to page. So this is a pocket page or a page protector that you normally see used in scrapbooking. That is one of our 4x6 vertical pocket pages. And you'll see it's been divided into 6 2x2 squares. Now, because these are typically designed for our 6x8 albums, they come with only 2 holes punched. And the holes that are punched happen to be actually, I'm going to put it down and take this out so we can get a better look at that. All right, so the holes that are punched are that center one right there and the bottom center one right there. You guys, those just so happen to line up exactly with the holes on the A5 planners. And this is not just our A5 planners, this is any A5 planner. So you can see it lines up right there and it lines up right there. So all I did to make this fit was I just punched the extra holes. So now I can use pocket pages in my scrapbooks, whether I want my scrapbooks. You guys know I'm used to saying that. In my planners, so I can use pocket pages in my planners. I can add photos, but this little guy is just kind of fun. There's some little shakers, so I've got those little sequins there on the bottom, a little wood veneer there, and a little red glitter reindeer clear sticker. But that's just kind of a fun thing to add, a little bit different than your regular dashboard. So just a fun thing to add to your planner to help spice up the holidays. All right, you guys, so that is everything that I had planned to share with you today. Kind of a peek into the setup for my December in my Carpe Diem planner. Do you guys have any questions? Anything that you want to see while I'm here? Anything you want to see future broadcasts? What's the name of the kit for the squares you've used? Oh, the 2 squares that I've used here. Those are actually from a piece of paper that are part of the Claus & Co. collection. And they're the 2x2 and 6x8 elements. So it's a 12x12 piece of paper. And I just cut those 2x2 squares out of that 12x12. They are already the 2x2 squares are already there. You just have to trim them out since it's a 12x12 piece of paper. Yes, and that's the Claus & Co. collection from SimpleStories. That little wood veneer is also from that collection. So is that little deer. That's what's really fun, you guys, about looking at decorating your planner for the seasons. You can pull in any kind of scrapbook product, any stickers. Just because I know a lot of you guys aren't scrapbookers, but just because it's a scrapbook product doesn't mean you can't use it in your planner, because there's some really fun seasonal things that you can do. But the other thing, of course, the beauty with the Carpe Diem planners is that you don't have to decorate them at all. Many of the inserts already come pre-decorated, so it really kind of gives you the option of doing whatever you want, either leaving things the way they are, already decorated, or bringing in a little bit of your own personal taste and having fun with it. Okay, you guys. Yes, they are super beautiful and functional. You guys, thanks so much for joining me today on my Periscope. I'm going to use that little trick again and turn it. Oh, upside down. I have a habit of doing that. Yes, the stamps from Right at Home, they will be available on December 1st. So next week. Yep, the ones I used, those are these cute little, that planner set, Right at Home. And they will be available December 1st. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining me. If you are at home and enjoying your Black Friday, I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. And if you're not at home, I hope you make it home safe and sound. And we'll see you back here on Periscope next Friday. Bye-bye. This is always the fun part as I figure out how to turn it off.